G'day folks, Andy here from McDowall Manor. I hadn't really planned on doing this clip, but well, I'm finding it interesting. So for those of us who keep an aquaponics setup or are thinking about it, just give you a quick look and a quick discussion about this. That's incredibly fine solids that would otherwise be in my grow bed at the moment. So let me show you how I filter that out. So what I've got coming into the grow bed is, remember I was concerned that it was all in up one end where you can't see it for the growth. It's in there, you'll probably just have to trust me. That's the standpipe for the outlet, and the inlet was right beside it. So I've run this 19mm normal garden irrigation pipe down to here, and then what attaches on that is a little filter that they use for the irrigation to filter out any solids that are going through your irrigation, because that blocks up your sprinkler jets. I still haven't decided. This is it pulled apart. I'll do a quick shot when I put it back together. Still haven't decided whether I like this idea. I mean, it's doing an incredibly good job, especially in the context of I've had some flooded beds after storms. I had to let water out of the fish tank because it was right up almost over the filter box, so a lot of the solids were just washing straight back in, but certainly doing a bloody great job of removing them. Trouble is I have to clean it probably every second day, maybe every day, so it's not a long-term viable solution. So if I was going away or something, I'd leave the white filter element. You can see, probably see it's got still a little bit of crap even after I've washed it out. I would leave that out if I was going somewhere, and that way the system would be fine for at least a week. Anyway, yeah, I'll show you that put back together. It's like ordinarily when you put it, it's designed to go just below your tap to filter the water, like the inlet tap on the system. You can see I run that on top of a sponge, the fish filter sponge anyway. It's another filter element. I'll show you some more. And there, that's where all the water comes back in. You can actually see it's running. Let me pull this aside. Oh, it's almost about to stop, but it runs in. There's 3 really big household sponges. Oh, they're probably car cleaning sponges or something. They're those big fat ones that you buy from the big name hardwares. Pretty cheap, but they seem to do a pretty good job. They catch a lot of rubbish too. And the other filtering element is there's some little sponge filters on the front of each of my 2 pumps. The pump ones I clean out once a week if I can be bothered, or if I notice the water slows down a bit, or the flow into the bed. Now for those of us who are really quite fish minded, in fact those are just the solids filters. In terms of filters, the best filters we've got are our grow beds, which of course are some of the biggest biological filters I've seen in the history of man. And quite frankly, between the mechanical filtering and the biological filtering that goes on in these systems, you know, these little fish have got to be living in the cleanest fish water in the history of man, quite frankly. But anyway, that's how the filtering works on the system. Just thought I'd give you a look at that because I was cleaning that little interior filter out from the irrigation material, and by gee, it works good on the really fine stuff, folks, I've got to say. Don't know whether I recommend it yet, because if it keeps needing to be cleaned out every 2 days, I've been doing that probably for a week, but if it keeps that up, it's a real pain. I'll take the white filter element out most of the time, except for when I'm around and I can keep an eye on it. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's a quick little rundown on some of the filtration that runs here on the aquaponics system at the Manor. You have a good one.